As usual, it's always a windy day when I'm stepping outside to try to interview someone. But I already told him to speak up a little louder.
Yes.
All right, so I'm talking to Mike, and he's here with the Porsche of Arlington in Northern Virginia. And we're looking at their second foray into electric cars. This is the Porsche
Macan EV.
Macan EV. All right, now what color is this? I know it's blue, but I know they have their own specific colors.
Right. This is called the Gentian Blue Metallic.
Gentian? What does that mean? That's what they call it. Okay. Oh, I've always liked the front space. This is fairly deep. And what can you put here? I guess you can put, I was thinking a book. I don't know why. I don't know why. Owner's manual. Yeah. There you go. Owner's manual. And this is the battery, I'm assuming. Okay. And yep. I tell you, this wind is kind of whipping around. So as it stands, how much would something like this cost?
This one in particular is at $84,195.
And what's the range on this? How far can you go on a single charge?
It's up to 300 miles. So
okay.
That's what they're projecting for the Macan EV.
Okay.
That's when you have your two charging ports.
You got two charging ports?
Right. So you come in here.
Okay.
This is your universal charger you can use. It's a J plug, is what they refer to.
J1770.
Correct.
Two. Yep.
Which you can use either at shopping malls or whatever. But we also provide you with charging cables as well.
Okay.
So you get that. So you have two charging ports.
Okay.
Both ports you can charge with that J plug.
Yep.
But when we come around on the driver's side.
On the driver's side, I bet you're gonna get something faster.
Correct. So this is your direct charging. So the other side was AC or alternate charging. This is your direct charging.
Yeah, there you go. So you drop that down, so you get more of a faster charge this way.
Correct. And this charging station is called Electrify America. Is what we go to.
Y'all have a contract with them, or?
Well, Porsche does, yeah. And it's a 1 year of free charging for 30 minutes. So 1 year, 30-minute charging.
1 year for 30 minutes.
Because they're saying since it's fast charging at the Electrify America, you charge up to probably from 5% to 80% in 22 minutes.
So basically, you can only use it twice.
No, you can use it as many
times you want. Okay, many times.
But just in 30 minutes, it's free. Then after
I got you. In the first 30 minutes, it's free. Gotcha. Okay, completely understand. All right.
But as you can see, you can charge it either way with the J plug or if you use Electrify America, the bigger charger.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So since we're back here, let's take a look at the trunk.
Sure. So in order to open it, just like with the other Macans, you just hit that button there and it opens up. Should open up. There you go.
Ooh, the first thing I noticed is this metallic blue. Ooh,
well, no,
nice.
It's actually a tape on it.
Oh, it's taped.
They didn't take it off. So,
You shouldn't have said anything. I would have never known.
Oh, my God. So there you go.
Okay. Oh, leave it back on. It looks better.
And then also comes with your charging bag here as well. It's locked right now.
Wow, that's a lot in that charging bag.
So you get a 240.
And then do you have any trunk space below?
There is some storage space, but not
too much.
Just like on the left
Ooh,
side.
Look at the Bose. What's that? The subwoofer right there?
Yeah, it's the subwoofer.
Okay.
That's pretty much all you get.
Yeah, it's fairly shallow. Mm-hmm. So really, you can't put. What is this? The entire subwoofer?
Correct.
Jesus. You can have a party back here. I'm assuming. Okay. All right. Oh.
So this is your upgraded 14-way power seat, so a little more comfortable.
Oh my God, this is beautiful. Look at all of this.
So it's already started up. So it's already on, because I have the key on me.
Okay.
But you can also turn on the car with the push start button.
Okay.
So that's kind of. As you see, everything is digital. So all the screen is digital here, as well, and then your drive modes are actually on the steering wheel. So you switch it just to normal or sport, depending on which options you get with it as well.
Right.
So you get, and then everything is touchscreen here. So you hit that, and it gives you kind of a continue as guest. Go online. Yep. And it's kind of gives you an idea of what it comes with. Like I mentioned before, everything is touchscreen here.
Yep.
When you go charging, it gives you basically an overview of where you're at. So right now I'm at 93%, 278 miles of range. So at 100, you're probably around 300. And then you can also set your charge as well. So if I wanted to be at 75% all the time, I could do that, or up to 95. So depending with what options feature with Porsche. This kind of a la carte, so depending on what you get.
Mm-hmm.
This one comes with the Premium Package Plus, so that does give you the heated ventilated seats, which you see here on each side.
Mm-hmm.
So climate control as well. This is your panoramic roof, as you can see up there.
Okay. Does it open?
It does. So
it does. Okay.
You want to see how it opens?
Yes.
There we go.
Wow. This is nice. So this seats 5, by the way, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. Wow. All right. What else do you... Now, I know this is a Porsche specific thing right here.
It's your gear. So if you want to put it in drive, you push down.
Mm-hmm.
Tells you you're driving D, and you go up. It's reverse.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see it there. And then, of course, you want to park the car, you hit the big T button there.
You got that, man?
That's basically it. Yeah. And like I said, you have different drive modes here. So
right.
like I said, normal right now in sport. But you'll notice is in normal mode, you're at 278 miles. But if you put it in sport, it does reduce the miles.
Oh, the 271.
Yeah, east range.
Yeah, because you're going to be using much more power.
Correct.
So typically, just leaving it normal, you can go further. And I love these lights here. They're just strobing different.
Yeah, those are welcoming lights. So here,
okay.
I'll show you communication lights. So that's what it's called, communication light.
Mm-hmm.
So you have a greeting animation, farewell animation, drive mode, change, and launch control. So all those are like communication lights. It'll let you know what light you'll like.
Mm-hmm.
But it has all that, which is pretty sweet.
How's the sales been going on in this vehicle?
Well, I think with Porsche, we're not a high volume manufacturer anyway, so we don't get too many. But when we do, they do sell pretty well. Last month we did pretty good in EV sales.
Mm-hmm.
I think we only have maybe 3 left on our lot. So just depends, because with Porsche, there's different trim levels, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you have the standard EV rear wheel drive, which this one is. Then you have a 4, which is all wheel drive, and then you have a 4S and turbo. So about 4 different trim levels.
And the more levels you go, the more it costs. So this, you said, is about 84,000. So if I want all wheel, it would be
90-ish.
90-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. What do you think, Justin? You gonna go spend that $90,000 on EV?
No, not this time, but it's nice. It's nice.
Very nice. Okay.
You can see you can kind of adjust it to how you want it to look like. So it tells your battery life there. And when you're driving, tell your tire pressure as well, and then of course your G-forces as well, if you want to see that, and speed limit. In the middle, I can have my adaptive cruise control, which is standard on these cars. You can have your map there as well. And if I want a full map, I can just do it just like that. Then on the side here, it just gives you your battery charge and what stations you are, so it's more of a comfort feature there. But it depends. And that's pretty much it there.
This is nice. Last question, the learning curve on this. It's got to be steep. I mean, because this is like your average normal vehicle where you just jump it. Well, let me back up, because a lot of EVs are tech heavy. But this seems to me as tech heavy for me. And I'm a Tesla owner for years. And Justin back here, he's probably more tech savvy than I am. But I think this car is very tech heavy. Have you heard any owners that says, I just can't figure this out, I need to bring it back, can you give me a 15-minute?
Well, that's the beauty. So what we do Porsche does employ all of our Porsche employees in sales to do this, is they do what's called a second delivery. So the first delivery, we'll go over some features, right? And of course, people may forget what we tell them. So what we do is just set up a second delivery.
How long do you spend with a brand new customer taking ownership with the car, so you can at least tell them which ways to?
We at least spend about half an hour just to go over some stuff, because we're not just talking just the technical stuff, but they go over everything else. How to charge it. If there's a charging station nearby, we'll actually go with them to the Electrify America charging station and actually show them how to do it and set it up. Because, like I said, I mentioned before, you do get 1 year free of 30-minute charging. With Porsche. So what they do is they set up an account with Porsche Connect. That's what it's called. They get an app as well, and they can also set it up there as well.
Okay. Wow. Well, Mike, thank you so much. Justin and I, we're going to go for a little ride, but I really appreciate you. I know you have a customer coming up in about 10 minutes. But again, thanks, and hopefully you'll get a lot of sales, not just EVs, but just in general. So we got my son, my almost said partner in crime. We're not committing a crime. The mechanical engineer, born in Germany, driving a German car, and he also has a German car. So we get your takes after this.
Okay.
All right. You know what you're doing over there?
I'm getting my mirrors in order.
Okay. I heard a bunch of clicking. crap, it's so quiet. But then again, I did drive my 2005 Lexus RX 330, making all that noise and everything and rumbling and bumbling. We do hear a little bit of the, is that an artificial noise, you think? Now, most of my view is blocked by this big old sticker here that says $84,000. That's a lot.
Yes. Macan. All right.
The Macan on the road on, I tell you, we can't get no, we got to go through these 5,000 stoplights before we get to the end of the road. But just driving it for the first 2 minutes, what you think?
Pretty nice so far.
Mm-hmm.
It's just been red lights.
It's just red lights. We go 50 feet, red light, 50 feet, red light. All right.
Yeah, it's nice.
The view of the back seat. Big launch, but a little launch. Okay, he's gonna put it on sport mode and see. You all launched up. Launched up. By the way, for those who don't know where we are, we literally right across the street where we had a very horrible car accident. Whoop, and here we go. All right, Justin, I hear you. We're literally less than a mile or so away from what happened. You're gonna see this a little later, but this past Wednesday we had a military chopper helicopter collided with an airplane, and literally it happened right over there. So man, it was bad news. And then the day after that, we had the Philadelphia medical, was it a helicopter, right? That fell.
I think it was a plane.
There was a plane too, as well. Oh, I'm about to go to Canada. I'm a little nervous, and I'm leaving out of the same airport. What do you think, man?
I think it'll be okay.
I think I'll be okay. Juan and I'll be okay. Do your demo.
So this is, we're in normal mode right now.
Okay.
And then I was just putting it into sport, and you can hear the different sound.
So now you can hear the sound, and this is in sport mode, I guess, and on the outside of the car people can hear us, assuming, right?
I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, that's a good question. We don't know. But as he is going faster, you can hear it, and then he just turned it off. So what do you think about that driving? Would either one bother you or not bother you?
I don't think so. I think you can turn it on and off right here.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's on your preference.
It won't bother me. I think, yeah, it's just your preference if you
Right.
like to hear it or not.
I mean, if you've been driving a gasoline car and that's all you're used to, it's like, no big deal. But if you're just driving the EV for your first time and you don't hear anything,
Right.
you'll be you kind of be missing the sound. This is an option. Most EVs, at least in Tesla speak, we don't have that. You just drive without no sound. Well, I guess you do when you put it in reverse. You do hear that landing spacecraft noise, but here you have an option. You can drive with it on with the sound. You can hear it. It kind of simulates a car with an engine. Yeah, interesting. So as we get down to the end of this video, we would like to thank the following people from the Arlington Porsche team. Dana, thank you so much for arranging the vehicle for us to test drive the Porsche Macan. We really, really loved it. And my man Mike, you were so super busy. You had customers coming in and you walked me through the car with the utmost professionalism that you could ever show one person. I really appreciate it, my man. So as Justin and I was driving along, we talked about some pros and cons. Justin, he's a German born, loves his German cars. He owns a BMW and he likes BMWs a little bit more than he likes the Porsche. That's okay. But for me, my one con is no regen braking. Now, maybe because of this vehicle that we were driving here, and it was the lowest of the three vehicles that was offered, did not have regeneration braking. And so when I got off the pedal, the vehicle kept going, and I quickly reminded myself to step on the brake. The one good thing I do like about this vehicle, however, is the lower lumbar functioning. Yes, after toting a rucksack for 21 years in my military career, and as I get older, do love the lower back support, a la something that what Lucent offers as well. Love the lower lumbar support in the seats. But after all, it's an EV, and we both enjoyed it. We would like to thank you for watching another edition of Please Waste Your Time. This video may be for you if you're into something like the EVs. Thank you so much, and as I always say, peace and be kind to each other.